Well, I got my first parking violation today. And let's just say I'm going to have to pray for that guy.
Big T's breaking down the game. Justin's got the takes that'll light a flame. Mark's cracking jokes, oh, they're sharp as a knife. We're talking sports with a third string line. We're the Third Stand Fan Club. Feeling good, turn it up. What's up? From the couch to the field, it's all love. Yeah, it's game time. Welcome to the club. We're the Third Stand Fan Club. Hot takes and a whole lot of fun. Let's go, let's go. Welcome to the show.
Well, our verse today is on frustration.
We all need a little bit of that in our lives.
I'm very
A
frustrated.
verse on frustration. Let me clear that up. A verse on frustration, not frustration.
Careful what you ask for.
Yeah.
I understand the frustration.
So it says, "Now the Lord of peace himself give you peace always, by all means, the Lord be with you all. Humble yourselves, therefore, under the mighty hand of God, that he may exalt you in due time, casting all your care upon him, for he careth for you."
Yeah. Okay. That's good.
Well,
Care to elaborate?
yeah,
Are you still
I gotta-
frustrated? I'm just kidding.
$100 fine. Just because potentially someone in a wheelchair might not be able to take a little bit longer to get to their car. No, my heart goes out to those people in the wheelchairs and that need to use those access points. But I was a little desperate, and I wasn't blocking the ramp, but I did park in that general area. So that 3 minutes cost me about $33 a minute there.
I wonder how many actually minutes it took after the fact. Like,
No,
see,
you
so
know-
you said you were parked there for like 3
Yeah,
minutes, right? So like, how many minutes total?
Well, the violation ended up making me stay there twice as long.
Yeah, I was about to say like,
Another 3 minutes.
like people always say like,
or more.
like if you're in a rush and you get like a speeding ticket, right? Like
Yeah.
they always say like, well, it costs you way more time. But now in your situation, you're just trying to get a delivery out and get going.
Yeah.
You know? It's just a quick little, a little simple minor thing. But this guy was just trying to make an
Well,
example.
that's the
out of
last
you.
time I do deliveries in downtown Greenville, that's for sure, because it's a nightmare.
Downtown Greenville and downtown Clemson are pretty awful to deliver in. Because back when I was doing DoorDash, oh my goodness, that was a nightmare downtown Clemson. I mean, I kid you not. So there was like a Subway on the corner where like Tillman Hall's here and Subway's right on the corner. And I mean, talk about a nightmare. And we're delivering right in peak season of like students are in everywhere. They're all ordering DoorDash. So it's like nonstop. And we're trying to find parking, and there's no parking for Subway. It's literally a walk-in Subway only. No drive-through, nothing. It was a nightmare. Anyways, we got to get into some sports topics. I guess we'll start with you, Justin. Let's go right into the NFL. What you got?
Right.
I'm
I don't
wrapped
have
up
much.
here. Hang on.
What's going on?
I'm
you
wrapped
doing?
up.
Wrapped up.
My leg is wrapped up in this cord.
Well, it is Christmas time. So. Let's just give him away. He's all wrapped up, ready to go.
Put a bow on my head.
No.
Here we go.
Here we go. Topics. I found my paper. NFL.
How many papers you got over there?
Just a few. Just a few.
Goodness.
You're
starting to become the talker of the group.
I could. I don't know. I could build a tree out of all this, but it'll be okay. So
Had to cut one down to use all that paper.
Probably 2 or 3. Here we go. NFL. Where am I? Okay, I'm on the right page. So this week, we're looking forward to this week. Didn't really have much from last week other than Titans, Saints, Raiders, and Cardinals. Let me get up here. Are the next 4 out of the playoffs after this past week. I imagine there'll be probably another, based off of records, there'll probably be another 4 or 5 that'll miss this week as well. The Cleveland Browns opened up Deshaun Watson's 21-day window to return.
Oh.
So he has 21 days to be activated from his Achilles injury last year.
Interesting.
If he does not return within that 21-day window, he has to remain out for the rest of the year.
Does he lose money?
Oh, no. I don't
So
think
he's still
just-
guaranteed.
yeah.
Whatever money he was guaranteed in his contract is guaranteed, no matter
Yes.
what. Okay.
Yeah. He's just he's got 3 weeks now to get back on the field, which
would
is
be
going to be
exciting.
interesting because
I mean-
of what they got going up there with Dylan Gabriel and Shador Sanders.
Yeah.
Him potentially coming back. I don't know.
Well, if he comes back peak Deshaun Watson, he's the starter by far.
Yes.
But will he come back peak like he once was?
I think if he comes back, he's going to have to earn his spot. Obviously.
Well, it's
But-
been 2 years since we've seen him play football.
Yeah. And I don't know, it might be something that they may try to unload him in the offseason.
Good.
There's a lot of teams next year that are looking at quarterbacks, so
Yeah.
maybe they want somebody, veteran leader or something.
Yeah.
Mentor for a rookie or something. We have some pretty good matchups this week.
Wait, are you talking about any more games from last week?
Not potentially, unless I need to.
Yeah, you do.
You have one that needs to be mentioned?
Yeah, the Panthers-Rams game.
Oh, wait a minute. What week am I in?
I don't know what week you're in, but
Where's this at? Where's that? Oh, yes. So we
that
need-
was
I
a
need- we did need to talk
wild
about it.
game.
So, yeah, I did want to talk about that. So the Panthers-Rams. Rams were a top team in the NFC
Yeah.
at that point, coming into Carolina. Now, I have to hit myself with it because when we had the Bills-Packers, I said, it'd be nice if Carolina could win one of those games. It's like, I don't expect them to beat the Bills. I don't expect them to go into Lambeau and win. They win in Lambeau and win.
Yeah.
Then I told you going into these back-to-back weeks with the
Yep.
49ers and Rams,
Yep.
I'm like, I don't see Carolina winning either one of these games, so it's going to come down to, and what do they do? Yeah, they lose to the 49ers, and then they beat the Rams.
It's all about consistency with Bryce Young.
Yeah.
If he was consistent, he's shown
But it's
spurts
not-
of being an MVP quarterback.
It's not just him. 2 weeks
Well,
in a row, 49ers,
No,
which
I
they
know.
should have won that game based off of the defensive play. They forced 3 turnovers.
Yeah,
They forced
3
3
picks.
turnovers against the Rams.
Yeah,
Right?
but one of them
No.
turned to a pick six.
Yeah, one
That's
was
the
a pick
difference.
six. One was a pick six, and you had, but then that strip sack at the end to seal it.
Yeah, yeah,
That was so. It's like this defense can get them
Oh,
where
yeah.
they need to be.
No, they have a Super Bowl winning defense. I guarantee. The problem is consistency with the offense.
Yes.
If Bryce Young can stay consistent, right? So you think about it, right? They lose to the Falcons after he had a record-breaking game. So over 480 something yards passing, 4 touchdowns. He went crazy the week before. Now they're going to New Orleans after the Rams. What is New Orleans, 2 and whatever? Or they have 3?
They're 2-10 right
They're
now,
2
and
and
this
10.
is Carolina's bye week, so they have a week to prepare.
Yeah, but still, if he stays consistent enough and he can win this next game, you're looking at a potential first seed in their side, AFC South, right?
NFC South.
NFC. I'm sorry, NFC South.
I mean NFC.
Sorry.
But it still comes down to those Bucks games.
I
It still
know,
co-
but
because see the
they're
Saints play
injured.
the Saints play the Bucks this week.
Yeah, but you got to look at the Bucks. They got a lot of injuries going on right now.
Yeah, Carolina's not far behind them.
I know.
The Bucks are 7-5 right now, going into the game against the Saints. If they beat the Saints, they'll be 8-5, and Carolina will be 7-6. For Carolina, it'd be a home game.
Yeah.
So, I say that. I think the Bucks have I forgot Panthers have Saints here. Bucks probably have another game in there somewhere too.
Yeah, I'm sure they
If
do.
I pull up the Bucks here. But they're let me get everything. Yeah, so they have the Falcons. They'll host the Falcons. So for the Buccaneers, they have 2 back-to-back home games against the Saints and the Falcons before they head to Carolina. Carolina gets a bye week, and then they have 2 straight. They have to go on the road to the Saints, win that, then you're coming home at 8-6 to host the Bucks, and then you'll host the Seahawks.
Yeah.
Seahawks got me a little worried right now. They're a good team.
Yeah.
But seeing Carolina's defense,
Oh, I know.
the main thing that needs to happen is Carolina needs to get that win over Tampa and Carolina.
Yeah.
Because that would potentially force the
That forces tiebreaker, right?
that would force the win for the division to come down to the final week.
Oh yeah, I see what you're
And it's
saying.
going to be in Tampa. But that game is up in the air because it's scheduled right now for Sunday, January 4th, but it could potentially be moved to Saturday, July 3rd. They've got on here January 3rd, January 3rd or January 4th.
So it's either or
Potential
based
on
on
how their record goes and what that game means.
how much it means.
Because
sure.
if that game means that the winner gets a first round, gets a wild card round home game.
Yeah. Oh, you're playing for a lot there, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Both teams are going to, but Carolina's defense can get them there.
Yeah.
Now, Carolina's defense gets them into the playoffs.
Yeah.
Can they go far in the playoffs? I don't think so.
Not
Based
this
on the
year.
teams that can they get a first round win? Can they get a wild card win? Depends on who they play.
No,
I think they can.
Well, if they're consistent enough, they can beat anybody right now. But the problem is consistency because, like I said, if Bryce Young can go out there and he can sling the ball, throw at least 3 touchdowns, I really think the running game's gonna stay consistent like it has been all year long. The defense is gonna be consistent like it has been all year long. I just don't see them if the offense stays healthy. I really could see them making sort of a deep playoff run, but not a Super Bowl winning run.
Right. But, and it all depends. Based on how the playoff ranks now, which is another thing that's crazy, the Bears now have the number 1 seed after the Rams lost.
That's wild.
Which I'm about to talk about them here in a minute because of who they're playing. But Carolina was to win, they'd be the number 4 seed. Get a home game. You're possibly, depending on how things fall, you could play anybody from Seattle, Green Bay, San Francisco, Detroit, or the Rams again. Depending on how everything falls.
They've proven they could beat Green Bay, and they've proven they can beat the Rams.
Yeah.
Now, the Lions have kind of been struggling too, so I think they could beat the Lions.
Yeah.
I don't
think
know.
that defense can win.
I agree.
And just think about they've got like 4 linebackers injured.
Yeah. I know.
So they're like, I don't think Isaiah Simmons played that last game, but I think he might get to.
I'm sure he probably will.
But you think if their starting linebackers were healthy,
I know.
How much more dangerous could that?
I know.
And if J.C. Horn, I know he's missed a couple games due to an injury, but if he was healthy,
he's elite
because he had 2 picks against the 49ers.
Yeah, he's elite. He's just an elite player.
And Mike Jackson on the other side.
Yeah,
he's good, but I think Carolina has the defense to get them there. Bryce Young's got to get more consistent.
Yeah.
They have a great running game.
Oh, for sure.
They have a star receiver in T-Mac.
Oh, he's insane. He's good.
If they could just get somebody on the opposite side of him, or even a slot receiver. So if Renfro was healthy, the slot would.
But I think Renfro's going to turn into like a.
He's kind of moved more.
He's
into
like a mentor role, anyways. But you notice Carolina, 2 of their touchdowns were on 4th down conversions.
They were.
And one was a deep
Big
ball
ones.
to T-Mac.
Yeah, both of them. So
that was awesome.
4th down, it's kind of like.
They started going for it on 4th down every time.
Well, yeah, and that was in opponent territory.
Yeah, I know.
So it's like, okay, Canales is probably thinking now, okay, I get in opponent territory. We're not in field goal range, but you know what? It's their territory. 4th, 4th and 5, 4th and 6. Why not just take a shot? It's worked for us.
Exactly.
If it's working, because T-Mac is. We saw him on that long touchdown.
He's tall and he's quick.
Yeah, so you could throw things out there. Bring in, just let your receivers go, and bring in either Chuba, which Chuba had a great game in that game.
Yeah.
Or bring in him or Dottle just as an extra blocker to give Bryce some more time.
Yeah. I think they're figuring everything out slowly, and I think that's why you start seeing a progression.
And I think that's why, and that's one asset we have against Tampa because Canales was Tampa's offensive coordinator before he came to Carolina.
Yeah.
So he kind of knows a little bit.
Sure.
A little bit there what he can do to get that defense rolling. But
yeah.
I think it'd be good. I think they're figuring it out.
Yeah.
So let's get to these.
Sure.
So speaking of the Bears, so they'll go to Green Bay this week to try and gain to try and gain divisional separation from the Packers because the Packers they're 9-3, the Packers are 8-3-1.
So they'll put them 2 games up if they win, right?
The Packers are overall. Now, as far as the division goes, the Packers are 3-0 in the division. The Bears are 1-2.
Okay, but as far as overall,
as far as overall,
They'll put
there.
a game
See,
separation ahead of them.
Yeah, that tie hurts Green Bay
Yeah.
because if Green Bay had beat the Cowboys, they'd be
Yeah.
up top right now.
Yeah,
but,
for sure.
So they're going to try and do that. And then the Ravens and Steelers, who are both 6-6, both 2-1 in their division, are facing off this week to see who can potentially take a lead there. And then finally, we have a key divisional matchup. The first matchup between these two teams. They both have the same record.
Mm-hmm.
Indianapolis travels to Jacksonville.
Ooh.
Both of them are 8-4.
Wow.
And this is going to be
That's a
for
big game.
to jumpstart the head-to-head
Yeah.
in the division for
I'm-
potential.
I'm excited for Jacksonville this year. Jacksonville and Carolina are both doing really good this year. I'm really impressed with both of them.
What's
Which I got
Jacksonville's record?
7-4?
8-4.
No, 8-4.
8-4.
Oh, wow.
8-4, yeah.
Yeah.
Trevor's
And-
really kicked it up a gear this year.
He has.
He
and
needed to because he was getting a lot of scrutiny.
And we'll
Like they
mention
almost got rid of him.
one more thing. One more
Talks
game.
about it, I should say.
The Texans are traveling to Kansas City. Kansas City, got to figure something out. They're 6-6. They're right now. They are 10th. They have the 10th
Overall?
spot in the AFC.
Oh, in AFC.
As far as playoffs go, they've
Whoa.
got to jump 3 teams to get in the playoffs right now.
Oh, go from
They're-
Super Bowl to
Yeah, to
to
6-6.
not in?
How many playoff spots are in
And seven.
NFL?
7.
7.
7 on each side.
Yeah.
So 14 total.
On each side.
Yeah.
Oh.
But the Texans.
You can only get it from your side or whatever.
So
yeah.
there have only been 6 teams to ever start a season 0-3 and make playoffs.
Really?
The Texans were one of those teams. The Texans started this season 0-3.
Okay.
They are currently 7-5 and vying for a
Who,
playoff spot.
who won the head-to-head last week with them and the Colts?
I believe
Did the Colts win?
Uh,
Because that was supposed to be a big matchup last week.
Texans won.
Texans did win that matchup, so
Texans
that
won
helps
that one.
them in the head-to-head.
So the Texans, as far as like in the South goes, so who is that? That's the Texans, Titans, Jags, and Colts.
Yeah.
In it. So their first division game they lost to the Jags, then they beat the Titans. They actually swept the Titans. They were split with the Jags 1-1 as
Okay.
they beat the Jags in Houston, and then they just
Yeah,
beat
that's
the
right.
Colts. So they'll play the Colts at the end of the year for. I mean, I don't know. I think it comes
For a
down
potential tie.
I think it comes down to between Jacksonville and Indianapolis for the division.
Division, okay.
But that game against Houston and Indianapolis, that second game, could potentially be for like a wild card.
Does the division winner always get at least a wild card?
The division winner always gets a home playoff game.
A home playoff game?
Yes.
Okay. That's
So
what I thought.
and only one team gets a bye now, so everybody
it's the number
but,
one overall
yeah,
on your side. gets the
everybody
bye.
but
Yeah.
the number one seed gets a wild card.
Gets a wild
so
card.
that gets
Okay.
in. But yeah, your number one seed, and then your 4 division winners get a home playoff game.
Okay.
With the top number one seed division winner
Yeah.
getting a bye.
Getting a bye.
They still get a home game the following week.
Sure.
But yeah, and then it's based off of your seeding as to what happens, where you
Yeah.
go, and all that good stuff.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
See my
Yeah.
It's a
Well, what
doodle.
you got? I was curious what it is. What is it?
Oh, there's the doodle.
Hey! It's the third
Yep.
stringers.
There it is. And then the Eagles and Chargers play Monday night, and they're both 8-4, so that's 8-4. So
Wow.
that's going to be a good matchup too.
The third string fan club.
And I know I said all that while he was showing the doodle, but that is because the Eagles are struggling too.
Bad.
You know, they were Super Bowl champs last year, and now it's like
They don't look good.
they started off great, and it's like, and they're going to be without Jalen Carter Monday night because
Is
he
he a
is
linebacker or a defensive end?
defensive tackle.
Defensive
Jalen
tackle,
Carter.
okay.
He is undergoing procedures on both of his shoulders.
Goodness.
He's going to be out.
Both
He's
of
more
his
than going to be
shoulders?
out for a while.
Wow.
But yeah, I just read that story today. So he's both shoulders. He's got to have procedures on
Wow.
both.
All right. So what else you got on the NFL side? Is that all of
That's
it? or-
it.
Oh,
I'm
that's
done
it.
for the NFL. So
Okay.
we're good.
Well, let's get into our pick'ems from last week.
There's a game tonight though, but
Yeah. Thursday night football. That's
Dallas plays
Dallas.
Detroit.
Yeah, Detroit. That's right. I was listening to the Roar. They were talking about that.
Dallas
earlier.
might win that one. I'm just saying. Dallas has been
I
playing
don't
good
know.
lately, and
I
Detroit,
don't know.
it's just
Yeah, Detroit's up and down. But anyways, so last week we had our rivalry week.
Rivals
you say
week.
that 3 times?
Rivals week.
You say it 3 times fast?
No.
No, you can't.
Absolutely
Anyways,
not.
Rivals week. So Georgia beat Georgia Tech. We had talked about these top 3 games last week during the podcast. We all picked Georgia. We all picked A&M. We all picked Arizona State. We all went 1-2 to start the week. Then we go Ohio State and Michigan, the big game. Me and Mark picked Ohio State. Justin picked Michigan. We all saw how that game went. Ohio State's defense really dominated that game.
Yes.
Then we get to the Pitt-Miami game, and Pitt, they didn't show up. So Miami, Justin picked Miami. Me and Mark picked Pitt. So Justin got his on that one. And then we get to the Tennessee game, Vandy.
Which was a good game for the first half.
Well, I know. I don't know why I didn't pick Vandy. I was thinking Vandy, but on the paper I put Tennessee.
Well, it was because it was like it was in Tennessee, and Tennessee just plays differently in Tennessee.
Yeah, but
plus they have
Pavia really
he
went crazy.
He came out and showed why he's
So-
now. I saw the updated Heisman rankings.
Is he in the top 3
It's
now?
like it's Mendoza, Sayan, Pavia.
Wow. So they kicked Love out.
So,
wow.
but it's potentially like, and we're going to talk about it later, but the Indiana-Ohio State game is
That's a
basically
big
going to
one.
be for the Heisman.
Yeah, that's a big one. And then we get to the Alabama game. We all picked Alabama. We were all hoping we got wrong, and we almost did. Auburn almost did it.
Fumble, man.
I know.
It's a fumble.
Auburn almost did it, but Alabama won, so we all got that right. Me and Justin picked Iowa over Nebraska. Didn't realize that game already happened too. Shout out Doug Flutie, but they lost. If you're an OG, you'll remember that.
Yep.
We all picked Clemson against Carolina, and shockingly, they had a really good game. Defense really showed out, right?
I thought there for a minute we weren't going to, because after they had
I
those
was
2
worried.
deep
Yeah,
touchdowns.
I was worried.
I was like, okay, Carolina's just going to throw it deep from
I
now
was worried
on.
it was going to be back and forth, really. But as soon as our defense figured it out, like, it was over.
Oh,
They
yeah.
couldn't do anything. Sellers had 2 yards. 2 yards. That's it.
It was great.
It's crazy.
an improvement from last
So, Sellers ran all over us last year. And this,
166.
yeah. From
Rushing yards last year.
166 and 2 touchdowns to 2 yards and no rushing touchdowns is crazy.
Wow.
He had 2 passing. But
But I was talking about rushing. But okay, so we get a TCU Cincy Wetsky. Mark picked Cincinnati. Me and Justin picked TCU, and TCU won that game. That was a pretty decent game, I think. And then we get into our wild cards. I had the LSU Oklahoma game under 29.5 halftime points, and they scored 30 for the whole game.
yeah.
So I was good on that. Mark picked Alabama under 249.5 passing yards, and that was a good one. I think they only had it might have been 220, 210. It wasn't the passing
no.
yards for Alabama.
He didn't even get 200.
Oh, he didn't even get 200.
No, I don't even think he got 150. I think he barely got over 100.
Oh, wow.
Because they just ran the ball.
They just ran the ball.
Yeah,
Okay.
he did.
And then Justin picked Michigan under 3.5 picks, and he got that right. So we all got our point. Me and Justin tied the week at 6-4. So I get half a point. No, I get 1.5. Mark gets 1, and Justin gets 1.5. So that puts our total officially at
How did I
me
get 1?
for the wild card.
Oh,
Wild
yeah.
card, yeah.
So I'm at 15.5. Mark's at 13. Justin's at 13.5.
What about the video game?
So we didn't play anything last week.
Oh.
Yeah.
So,
I knew
So-
it's been a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
It's been a while.
and speaking of that, we're actually going to film. This is coming out on Friday. We're going to be filming the day of this going live. So look for our gaming channel next week. We've really kind of slacked on the gaming side of things, but we've been putting a lot of focus into this channel, and it's been paying off.
and it's also the Christmas season, so
It is.
things get a little busy.
We got a lot going on, and but it's going to work out.
We still try.
Yeah, exactly.
we try our best.
Exactly.
So, so we're going to record our games.
Yes, we're going to record
Friday.
some games, and we're going to record some shorts here in a few minutes. But anyways, so those were our picks for the week. And then let's get into Justin. What you got over here?
So this is the updated college
Playoff
football
bracket?
playoff bracket.
Okay.
Based off of if certain things happen. So
This is if. This isn't this isn't
an
guaranteed
if,
right now.
because
Okay.
because we're the championship games that we're about to pick.
Yeah.
This is an if, but we're going to talk about some scenarios here.
Sure.
So as of right now, this is if. Big if here.
Big if.
So, but the rankings are still the same. So you have Ohio State at number 1, Indiana at number 2, Georgia's at 3 now, with Texas Tech at 4, Oregon's 5th, Ole Miss is 6th, Texas A&M dropped to 7th,
Okay. Well, wow. They dropped a lot.
Oklahoma's at 8th, Alabama moved up 1 spot to 9th. After that went over Auburn,
Man,
Notre Dame is at 10.
that's still shocking to me.
Yeah, I still think Miami needs to be in there because
Yeah.
they have that win over Notre Dame.
Yeah.
Just, whatever. Now, potentials. Number 11. Potentially Virginia if they win.
Yes.
If they win, they potentially get the 11th spot. Tulane get the 12th spot if they win.
Yeah. Now, if they lose and Virginia loses, it becomes a whole chaos. And also Ole Miss, because now they lost Lane Kiffin. I want to talk about that in just a minute.
Yeah.
But that also is a crazy scenario.
So it's like it's thrown up in the air. Somebody said something about. I was reading somewhere, some network about. Oh yeah, Duke wins it, they get in.
No, they don't.
No,
they have 5 losses.
No,
they can't
don't.
make it.
It's like, well, it's the
They're not
conference champion.
ranked.
That's not the
how,
conference champion.
Now, previously it would have been,
yeah,
but now it's not. They've
No, it's
changed
not.
everything.
If Virginia
It's
loses,
the highest ranked conference champion.
yes, the highest ranked conference
Yeah.
champion. So if Virginia loses, Tulane loses. Mm-hmm. North Texas
Potentially.
at 11.
Potentially.
If they win. James Madison
Potentially.
at 12, possibly, because they're both ranked.
Miami would be in for sure. If both those teams lose, Miami's for sure in, and possibly Vanderbilt is potentially in.
But where do you put them?
Well, so if James Madison does win, you could put them in. But if James Madison somehow struggles with Troy, then you have to look at it's got to be a conference champion.
Right. They are a conference champion if they win.
No, I'm saying if they win, yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. They're in
They're
if they
a conference
win.
champion. And
But-
they'd be 12-1.
Yes, but you also have another spot there. I'm saying if Virginia
so
or
the American
Tulane,
championship doesn't get in? North Texas and Tulane? I mean, they're a conference champion.
I don't know.
And
It's-
just like
it's
James
possible.
Madison, North Texas would be 12-1.
See, I think the problem is the committee's going to try as hard as they can to get as many SEC schools in there as possible. That's the committee that's just the committee, right? So, and I don't think that they like the idea of North Texas or James Madison in it. I really don't. So I don't know. What.
Yeah, but you can't. But I mean, the committee stated the highest ranked conference champions
You got to go out of here, buddy.
are supposed to. They're supposed to make it in. So I don't see. But then on that aspect, yeah, I can see that. But I would still put the conference champions in, like North Texas, Tulane. You know, the winner of that game. If Virginia loses and James Madison wins, but that 10 spot. That's where Miami needs to be.
Well, I agree. I think Miami needs to be in no matter what.
Yeah, but I mean that's. But of course, I'm not on the committee, so.
Well, and that's the problem. The committee thinks, like to put Notre Dame in over Miami is crazy.
Yeah.
Because number one, the head-to-head matters.
Yeah.
Miami beat Notre Dame in the head-to-head. Mm-hmm. In their similar matchups, Miami's beat other teams by more scores than Notre Dame has.
Exactly.
So I feel like you have to put Miami in over Notre Dame. You have to.
The committee's basically just hoping that Virginia wins.
Well, exactly.
That and that
Because
would be their SEC team.
that takes away everything. But that's the thing. Like if Duke somehow pulls this off, and if North Texas pulls it off, which they're favored, then I don't know.
Let's throw another scenario out there.
Okay.
Okay. North Texas wins.
Yeah.
Duke wins. Let's throw this scenario out. Let's say everything completely upsets everything. Let's upset the whole table right now.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Here comes Wofford.
Here comes Wofford. Here comes
Okay.
the Tigers,
Here we go.
baby. We're in.
Yeah,
We'll just go down the list. James Madison wins. North Texas wins.
Okay.
BYU beats Texas Tech.
Oh gosh.
Alabama loses. Indiana wins. Duke wins. What does this playoff look like?
I don't know. Chaos. I mean, you have to throw Vanderbilt in at that point.
Yeah. Well, you have not only do you have to throw Vanderbilt in, you got to throw in Texas.
Yeah,
Because
I
you
know.
just had Alabama lose.
I know.
You just had,
See,
I
the
would think
thing,
George,
the thing you look at there. No, the
It's all
problem.
gone.
The problem is if you look at that, I don't know if you put Texas in because they're a 3-loss team. Alabama's then a 3-loss team,
Yes.
but Alabama's the higher ranked of the 3-loss teams.
This is true.
So you almost would still keep Alabama in, but
But do you keep Alabama in, or do you put in Notre Dame and Miami and Vanderbilt?
I think you put in those 3 instead. Personally, Because you don't put a 3-loss team in unless they're a conference champion, like Clemson last year.
Right.
That's the only reason why we made it, because we were 3-loss conference champion.
But I mean, how do the rankings work now? Because where do you put them? Alabama falls out. Do you?
I think.
Do you move Notre Dame up to 9th?
I think Notre Dame goes to 9th. I would put Miami at 10th, or maybe you flip flop. Maybe you give Miami the home field advantage.
But what about BYU? Because they're now a conference champion.
You put them in the top 4. They have to, because they're a higher seeded conference champion at that point.
But they're not even in the playoff.
Yeah, but they would be a top 4 seed at that point.
But do you drop Texas Tech out?
No, you keep them in.
Well, at that point, then you've got to get rid of somebody.
Yeah. Well, you lost Virginia at that point. You lost Tulane.
And you lost Alabama.
And you lost Alabama.
But now you've got to put you've got to deal with BYU.
BYU comes in, so that's one of 3. Miami for sure comes in because they have to.
And you've got North Texas and James Madison.
And you probably put the higher seed of those 2. Now they're only 1 rank off of each other, so it's basically a 50-50 toss up on those 2 teams.
Right.
That would give you your group of 5 rounded playoff. That would be a crazy
if Alabama
scenario.
loses the championship game,
Yeah.
they're out. I think they're out.
I think so. You don't put a 3-loss non-conference champion in there. You just can't.
But you can't in the Big 12. If BYU wins, you cannot keep Texas out because they're 4th. You drop them, yes, but
Texas
do you drop
Tech, you
them?
mean?
Yeah, Texas Tech. But do you drop them out of the playoff?
I don't think so. Because you're still you look at Texas A&M, right?
See,
Now-
I would drop them because A&M was 4th when they lost.
Yeah,
I
they
would
moved to 7th.
I would drop them to 7th.
So I would maybe drop them to 8th, I think. I think you drop them to 8th, move everybody up at least 1 spot. Oregon deserves that. I think Oregon still deserves a top 4 spot, honestly.
But then you also have how far Indiana wins. How far does Ohio State drop?
Probably
Because
they'll
they'll
flip.
move
They'll just flip flop. Now, depending on if they lose big.
If Georgia beats Alabama and Indiana beats Ohio State, you know Georgia's going to be 2nd.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong, but I still think
But
Ohio State.
Do they drop Ohio State to 3rd or 4th? They'll keep them in the top 4, but which spot do they give them?
I think it depends on how many they lose by. I think that determines a lot. I really do. I think that's a big key, and this week's going to be. I mean, it's not unheard of for these kind of things to happen either. That's the scary thing about this whole scenario. Any of this could really actually happen, truthfully. Any of these teams could beat any of these teams, and that's the truth. I mean, every game besides the Texas Tech BYU game is 2.5 point or 4 point.
Yeah, the Texas
That's your
Tech
spread.
and the James Madison game.
Yeah,
but
that's your
the
only
big
2.
games.
Everything else is either 2.5 or 4.
Yeah,
That's wild to
and
me.
the only ones that face each other is Georgia, Alabama.
Yeah,
Alabama beating them. BYU and Texas Tech. BYU's only loss is to Texas
I
Tech.
know.
So these are teams, both Georgia and BYU. They're looking for revenge in these games.
I know.
So, but it's a toss-up.
It's going to be wild. It's just going to be wild, wild west. If all this happens, it's going to be wild, wild west. The committee's going to be up all night Saturday night and all day Sunday until the selection show comes on.
That's if Alabama loses and
If Alabama loses and if Texas Tech loses.
And Ohio State
loses.
And all these higher ranked teams, if they lose,
Yeah, if the hired seed loses in those 3 games,
Then
it's like wild, wild west of college football. It's
who's
crazy.
Texas Tech playing?
BYU.
Oh, no.
And they've had a head-to-head before, and BYU lost that game. So it's just crazy scenarios that
and
could
it
potentially
wasn't
happen.
a high scoring game either.
No, it wasn't. So
29-7.
either team 29-7.
Yeah.
So
BYU could only manage, but I think BYU is going to put up more at this game.
I think they figured out their
closer.
offense a little bit more, but I don't know.
But then again, Texas Tech's a really good team.
Very good team.
As we'll talk about when we do our picks and I give these spreads, we're going to see how good the team they are.
Yeah, I know. I'm excited to see. So yeah, so Mark, why don't you pull a hammy?
Yeah, we need a timeout.
Yeah, we need a timeout.
Pull a hammy.
Need to put in the first stringers again.
So
It's the most you've ever talked.
No kidding.
a cheese factory in France exploded and debris was everywhere.
Debris.
That's actually a really good one. I like that a lot. That's actually really good. So, did you have any more? Or are you good on that one?
You got another one?
Um,
You got 2 hammies. Pull them both.
It's true. You do have 2 hammies.
He's out there waddling off the field, you know.
Okay, hold on.
Okay, I'm holding.
Buffering.
Okay. Someone. Okay. The farmer's dog, went up to the cow and said, I need a donation of milk for this cause. I'm trying to save a tree or something. I don't know. And so the cow said, okay, I'll give you some milk. And he went up to the chicken and he said, I'm gonna need some eggs as a donation to show you're with us in this fight or whatever. The chicken gives some eggs and then it goes up to the pig and said, I'm gonna need some pork, some bacon, as a donation. He said, I'm not doing it. You're asking for a total commitment. They just gave a partial commitment. I gotta give a full commitment. That I probably butchered that joke.
That's good though.
but-
No, I like that. I like that. That's a good one.
We got the gist.
Yeah, we did. We did. That was good. I like that. All right, I want to talk about one thing before we get into our pick'ems. So we went to the Clemson basketball game last week, but Clemson played Alabama last night. Alabama was ranked 12th,
Yeah.
and Clemson started off really bad. It was so bad. Let's see. I think
Oh,
when
really?
when we checked, it was 31-8.
Woo!
Yeah, Alabama was a really good
Did
team.
we make it respectable?
So we down the stretch, we tied the ball game.
You're kidding.
76 all.
Whoa.
And then
Fourth quarter?
we took the
Or third
lead.
quarter?
There's two halves in college
I mean,
basketball.
second half, late in
Yeah.
the second half?
Late in the second half, I think it's like 4 minutes left. We were up by 1 point.
You're kidding me.
No. And then we go down the stretch and we couldn't make layups, couldn't make free throws. And Alabama won 90-86 or 84.
So, hey,
90-84.
Yeah.
At least we
90
made it
to
respectable.
Brad Brownell was really pleased with his team. Basically,
Bouncing back.
they had a lot of heart and a lot of fight in the game,
Yeah.
but they just couldn't finish because there's one of their starters hurt his shooting hand, and two wide open layups he missed at the end of the game, and that would have put us down by 2 points.
Yeah.
And then Godfrey, he missed 2 free throws, so that ties the ball game right there.
It's like 4 free throws there in the last 2 minutes
Yeah.
or something. I mean,
Yeah. He was good. He got that in one, and he made
Yeah.
it.
So what's our
And then
record
after
now?
that, so right now we got 2 losses.
Yeah,
I think
2
we're
losses.
7-2.
7-2.
Yeah, and Alabama's got 2 losses, so they're 6-2.
Yeah. So
Now we
decent.
play BYU Tuesday, and they're 9th in the country.
Okay.
Yeah, so we got a pretty tough opponent, but I think if Brad Brown
Home or
gets
away?
it's a neutral site. I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, and then Cincinnati's like the week after. It's a neutral site as well. So we got a couple neutral site, and then we get into conference play when we start January. So it's going to start getting exciting pretty soon. But yeah, I'm really excited to watch some more Clemson basketball. There's a sale going on right now, $30 for a Clemson Carolina ticket. You get a free T-shirt, a coupon for a free pizza, New York style pizza, and your ticket to the game for $30. Clemson Carolina game. I was like, that's a good deal.
What, you get a what
Yeah,
now?
it is.
You get a long sleeve T-shirt, Clemson. It's gray and it's got like a tiger on it and stuff. And then you get a coupon for a free New York style pizza, and then a ticket to the game. $30. It's
not bad.
I was about to say,
It's really not.
might be something we
And
look
to-
into.
and to
the
At least
South
like
Carolina
us three
game?
or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look into
Carolina.
that.
Yeah,
What's Carolina's?
they're not as good as previous years. Years prior, there's been really close games, but I
Yeah.
think this year's going to be a kind of a
Yeah.
Their
one-sided affair.
their women's team is their basketball team.
Their women's team's really good.
yeah.
Dawn Staley, I think's her last
Yeah.
name. She's a great coach. Insane. But anyways, so let's get into our pick'ems.
Yeah. We have a lot of
We-
sheets to read.
Justin has a lot of sheets to talk about. We're getting close on time, and because we still got to film a couple
16
shorts, we'll do Mark shorts first. That way we have them done.
Yeah.
But yeah. So if you want to, I'm gonna say the game first. You give me the stats for both teams, and then we'll say our picks. We've already made our picks; they're already on here. Y'all have your
Yes.
picks made, but you go ahead. Okay, first game is the Sun Belt Championship. Troy heading to James Madison. I think it's a home game for James Madison. James Madison is favored by 23.5. Go ahead and give us the stats.
So offensively, Troy is averaging 25.2 points a game, and James Madison's averaging 37.8 points a game.
Oh, wow.
Defensively, Troy is allowing 23.9 points a game,
Okay.
and James Madison's allowing 16.0 points a game.
Wow. Okay, so that being said, Mark, we'll start with your pick. Who you got first?
James Madison by the spread.
Okay, so by 23.5. It's a big one. All right, Justin.
Okay. So I got.
He's got to read
got three.
three. So he's got 2 coworkers and himself.
Yes. So
By the way, if you're not subscribed right now, click that subscribe button. Anybody, because it definitely helps us.
okay.
right, go
So
ahead.
my pick.
Get on your knees and beg.
Beg, please.
Okay. So my pick for this game is James Madison,
Okay.
49-14.
Okay.
So
That's a big differential.
let's see. My second pick. So this is McLean.
Okay.
So he's got James Madison winning 31-14,
Okay.
and then Matt's got James Madison winning 28-10.
28-10. Okay, so his is a little bit more of a closer game. Okay.
Yes.
And then I have JMU winning 45-17. So, funny story about James Madison, real quick. My uncle Ron, his son goes to James Madison, and then his daughter goes to Pitt. So I have some ties to both those
So
schools.
your cousin.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, you're right. You're right. That is my cousin.
My father's son.
my father's son.
My grandfather's son's son
So yeah.
is me.
Is me. Yeah, I was about to say. Okay, game number 2 on our list.
I'm my own grandpa.
That too.
All right, Conference USA. You have Kennesaw State goes from the worst team in the country last year to now 9-3, favored in this game against Jacksonville State by 2.5 points. So we'll start with the stats, and then we'll go to you, Mark. Right? I mean, no, Justin after the stats. I'm sorry.
Okay. So Kennesaw State is averaging 29.1 points on offense.
Okay.
Jacksonville State's averaging 30.2.
Wow. Okay,
On
so
offense.
pretty close.
Defensively, Kennesaw State's allowing 25.1 a game, and
Okay.
Jacksonville State's allowing 26.8 a game.
Wow.
So again,
So pretty
a
close match. That's why it's 2.5 point.
yeah,
That's
close
good.
stat. So I have Kennesaw State winning 31-28.
Okay, good, really good close game. I like that.
Where we at? Okay. McLean has Kennesaw State winning 31-21,
Okay.
and Matt has Jacksonville State winning 23-17.
Oh, Jacksonville State.
Yep.
That's our first hot take.
is.
Put up the counter. All right, Mark, who do you have?
Jacksonville by 7.
By 7.
Oh,
2.
here we go.
Put 2 on the counter. Okay, we're just getting into it crazy. Give me the Owls of Kennesaw State, 24-21.
So I gotta make for Matt's pick, Jacksonville State. They are Jacksonville State Gamecocks.
Yes.
So,
yes.
Oh,
Since
no,
he's a
I didn't know
Carolina.
that. I'm trying
You
to.
didn't know that?
Pick is made.
No, it's made. The counter's on the
And,
screen.
Since he said they're Gamecocks, he's got to stick with the mascot. That's why he's picking
Oh,
Jacksonville
I
State.
see.
so.
Okay. We'll see how good that does for you there, Matt. Okay. Now we're going to get into a very interesting matchup. We talked about it earlier. The American Championship. This is a big game. Whoever wins this game could potentially make the 12-team playoff. So North Texas is heading to New Orleans, Louisiana, playing Tulane. North Texas 11-1, Tulane's 10-2. North Texas is the favorite here by 2.5 points, so it's pretty much a toss-up game. What's your stats, Justin?
So, offensively, North Texas is averaging 46.8 points a game.
Whoa, that's a lot of points.
Tulane is averaging 28.7.
That's a big difference. Wow.
Defensively, North Texas is allowing 24.2, and Tulane is allowing 22.8.
Ooh, wow. Okay, Mark, who you got?
Wait,
North Texas,
North
Tulane.
Texas and Tulane.
who is allowing what now?
Who's allowing
You've
what?
already got your picks, though, mate, don't you?
No, I just want to know.
Oh, okay.
North Texas is allowing 24.2. Tulane's allowing 22.8.
Oh, but they're averaging. But their
One's
their
averaging,
offense is better.
Oh,
North
North
Texas
Texas
is
is averaging 46 points a game.
Yeah.
All right, North Texas by 7.
All right. Wow. Okay, Justin.
Okay. So I've got North Texas winning 49-31.
Oh wow. Okay.
Let's see. McLean's got North Texas winning 44-21.
Ooh, that's a
And
blowout.
Matt has North Texas winning 31-21.
3-21. Okay. I'm gonna be different. Give me Tulane 45-38 to make the 12-team playoff. Hot take counter number 3. All right, let's.
think so.
There's some weird voodoo going down in Louisiana, New Orleans. They got the voodoo.
Oh.
I'm telling you, something crazy gonna happen. All right, Mountain West. We got UNLV, which we were talking about earlier this season. We talked about how Dan Mullen goes
Yep.
down there and coaches up this team to 10-2, and then they're playing host. No, I'm sorry, they're going to Boise State, which is 8-4, and the favorite, shockingly. Boise State started the season ranked 23rd and lost to USF first week. So they're 4.5-point favorite. Give us the stats, and we'll start with you, Justin.
UNLV is averaging 37.2 points a game
Man.
on offense.
Scoring a lot.
Boise State's 30.8.
30. Man, they're scoring a lot.
UNLV is allowing 28.1, and Boise
Man.
State's allowing 23.2.
Wow.
So, and then my picks. I've got Boise winning 35-27.
Okay.
Okay, so this one. McLean has UNLV 42-27.
Whoa, hot take. Up on the counter.
And Matt's got UNLV 28-20.
Okay. That's more respectable. All right, Mark.
I'm doing the play calling thing.
Call the play.
It's got to be laminated.
If you're blue and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go and lose this game? I'm gonna do UNLV by the spread.
Okay. Wow, that's good. And give me the Fighting Dan Mullins, 29-26. That's not a hot take. They should be the favorite, honestly. But anyways, all right, let's get into one of the big ones.
Yes.
Literally the big ones. Big 12. Big 12 championship. BYU, Texas Tech, neutral field. This is a big game. I see that. Did you crack your screen more?
Yeah.
Golly.
I need another phone.
All right. Give me some stats, and we'll start with you, Mark, after he finishes stats.
All right. BYU is averaging 34.0 points a game.
That's a lot of points, man.
Texas Tech is averaging 43.2 points a game.
Whoa. Okay.
Defensively, BYU is allowing 17.8 points a game,
Whoa.
and Texas Tech is allowing 11.3 a game.
What's their defensive rank? They got to be in the top 10.
Probably.
Allowing
I
11
haven't-
points a game is wild. Okay.
Pretty crazy.
All right, Mark, who you got?
Indiana, Ohio State.
I know.
I got Texas Tech by the spread.
By the spread. Wow. Okay. Justin, give me your 3 picks.
Give me Texas Tech. For me, give me Texas Tech 42-24.
Okay. Wow. Not even like a close
Okay.
one.
Now, let's see. McLean, Texas Tech 27-24.
Close game. Okay.
And for Matt, Texas Tech 35-14.
Whoa. Man. I see this game being a really close game. I don't see Texas Tech blowing them out. I really don't. I think BYU's got something to prove here, but I don't think it's enough. I think Texas Tech wins this game 35-31 in a close game. All right, let's get into the MAC. Man, it makes me hungry for a MAC.
MAC championship.
The MAC championship. All right. I just watched this team last week. They just secured their spot. Western Michigan, 8-4. Playing host to Miami, Ohio, 7-5. This is another toss-up game, 2.5-point game. Who you got? We'll start with Justin, but you give me the stats.
Miami, Ohio is averaging 26.1 points a game. Western Michigan's averaging 23.7.
So they don't score near as much as some of these other teams.
Defensively, Miami, Ohio is allowing 21.9. Western Michigan is allowing 18.7.
I said that's why they're 7-5.
Yes.
All right, Justin, give me your 3 picks.
3 picks. Give me Western Michigan, 28-16.
Okay.
For McLean, he'll take Miami, Ohio, 21-17.
Wow.
And for Matt, Western Michigan, 17-14.
Ooh, really low scoring game. Wow. All right, Mark.
What you got?
Give me Western Sizzling by the spread.
Western Sizzling. I love it. By the spread. All right. And I will take Western Sizzling as well. 28-27. 1 point game.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Here we go.
What are you doing, Mark?
All
right,
He's getting
time.
something.
It's time for a big game here. This is probably the biggest,
Drum roll.
the second biggest of all the games. You gonna do a drum roll or something? All right. SEC Championship.
Here we go.
Georgia, Alabama, Atlanta, Georgia. 4:00 kickoff, I believe, or 3:30, something like that. Give me the stats.
4. Stats. Here we go. Offensively, Georgia is scoring 32.3 points a game.
Wow. Okay.
Alabama is scoring 33.3 points a game.
Whoa. Okay.
Here we go. Defensive stat. Georgia is allowing 16.7 points a game.
Okay.
Alabama is allowing 16.5 points a game.
Oh, okay. Interesting. This is a toss-up.
This is the game.
All right. Who did I start with last time? I started with you last time?
Yeah.
All right, Mark. Who you got? Mark? Oh.
You know who you got?
Give him
Georgia.
the Bulldogs.
Georgia by 7.
Whoa, okay. All right. Justin, give me your 3
We're going
picks.
to start here. Okay, so this time we'll start with McLean's.
Okay.
He's going Georgia 31-28.
Okay.
Matt has Georgia 24-21.
Okay.
And then, I can't help. I keep thinking about that Pat McAfee song. You know he sings when he's doing the Georgia.
Oh, yeah.
You know, what's that coming down the track?
Yeah.
It's the Mean Machine, the red and black.
Yeah.
Well, with that, we will make it. Gimme Bama 34-31.
Hot take. Put it on the counter. Man.
I don't think that Georgia figures it out.
Wow. They do struggle against Alabama.
I can't believe I'm doing it, but yeah,
Wow.
Gimme Bama to win it and stay in the playoff.
Wow. Okay. So you're not worried about the chaos. I'm gonna cause all the chaos. I got a very close overtime matchup. This happens every time they play, and it's always around the 30-something point mark.
This is true.
So this is going to be a 33-31 game in overtime by your winner, the Bulldogs of Georgia. I just got a feeling
I knew I'd be the only one.
they're
picking
going to
Alabama,
kick
but
Bama out of it.
I don't know.
Out of those two teams, Georgia's better.
I think DeBoer has found that team, and he's maturing into, another, getting closer to being able to take Alabama where they need to be, consistently
I
competing.
think,
And I think he's gonna figure it out.
I think he's going to forget how to wear his black hoodie. The only reason why they win is because he wears his black hoodie. So I think he's going to forget how to wear it.
I think he'll have it on for this game.
No, I don't know. All right. Let's get into the craziest matchup of the year. This could potentially be the national championship game. Honestly, it really could. The two best teams in the country right now.
Yep.
Ohio State, Indiana, both teams 12-0. The first team to have a loss. This is the Big Ten championship game. This is going to be a great one.
First time ever that the top two teams in the country have faced off.
in the Big Ten championship.
Wow.
Never had a number
Didn't
one,
know
number
that.
two face off. It's the first time that they've ever had the top two in the nation face off.
That's awesome.
in the championship.
This
game
is going to be
in the
a
Big
very
Ten.
electric matchup.
It's going to be, and I mean, it's in Indianapolis.
Yeah.
This place is going to be.
Oh, it's gonna be
this is why
crazy.
it's an 8:00 matchup.
Yeah.
It's going to be a dogfight the whole way. No matter what the final score
I'm
is,
excited.
it's going to be a dogfight.
So give me some stats, Justin. Who we got here?
Indiana is averaging 44.3 points a game on offense.
Okay.
Ohio State 37.0.
Okay.
Indiana is allowing 10.9 points on defense.
Whoa.
Average.
Okay.
Ohio State, I'm still trying to wrap my hand around this stat, but Ohio State is allowing 7.8 points a game.
That's got to be number
Averaging.
one. That's got to be number one defense in the country.
Yeah, it's
Has
got
to
to
be.
be. And Indiana's
Whoa.
got to be number two because
They-
they had a lower stat than
Yeah.
Texas Tech did.
They've got
So
to be.
I would imagine Texas Tech's got number 3.
They've got to be up there. Wow.
So there is a stat for the biggest game this weekend.
Wow. Okay.
Hands down.
Who did we start with last time? You?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think-
So Mark,
yeah.
who do you got in this game?
He's getting there.
We're almost done.
He's getting.
God
We got-
didn't make little green apples, and Ohio State beat Indianapolis in the winter time. But God did make green apples, so that means Indiana wins by
By
4.
by the spread.
Wow.
Because that whole course is being sarcastic. It's saying if that's not love,
Yeah.
then God didn't make.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
You see what I did there?
I got you. I see what you
So
did there.
really,
All right.
Ohio State loses.
Ohio State loses. All right.
Okay.
Justin?
So for my pick, 45-31, Indiana.
Okay.
That's
Wow.
Going, I got that score. So here we go. McLean's pick, Indiana.
Wait, hold on.
Where we at?
That was a hot take. I just realized that was a hot take. 45-31 is a hot take.
Indiana.
It's all-
Yes.
Wait.
It's only a 4-point spread.
Oh, 35 to 41.
Yeah.
45-31.
45-31.
14
That's
points.
a hot
14
take.
points.
14
Yeah.
points.
All right.
Now,
Next.
McLean's got Indiana 24-20.
Okay.
And Matt. Hello. Indiana 42-37.
Whoa. Wow. Close games.
Going with the Indiana.
High score, close games. Okay. Well, I've done a lot of hard thinking about this game ever since I knew this was going to happen. I knew this was going to happen like 5 weeks ago. I just knew it. I've really been debating this in my mind a lot. A lot. And I've come to the conclusion that I can tell you what I want to happen, and I can tell you what's really going to happen.
Okay.
So I'll tell you, by my score is what's going to happen.
Right.
But what I want to happen is the opposite. So I got this game, a semi-low scoring game, 28-24. The team that wins is going to win by the spread. And I just think their defense is that much better. Give me the Buckeyes of Ohio State. I really want Indiana to win, but
Who have they played?
my gut just tells me Ohio State's defense is better.
Who have they played?
Texas.
Texas.
They're 13th in the country. And now granted,
means
no,
nothing.
listen. I understand
At that time.
Indiana has played Oregon and beat Oregon, but that was a
When
different
Oregon
Oregon
was a better
team
team.
too.
Yeah, but Oregon was a better team at that point than Texas. Texas was still trying to figure things out.
Sure. No, I got that, but I still think Ohio State's defense is that much better.
They haven't faced a quarterback like Mendoza.
I agree.
And
No, I agree.
I think he's high power.
I agree. And like I said, I hope I'm wrong. I
mean,
really
on the other aspect of that, Indiana's defense hasn't faced on wide receivers like what Ohio State's
exactly.
got,
They
but I
have two
think
of the
their-
best wide receivers in the country.
I don't think that their front is going to give Sand that much time to get the ball out.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know. That's what I've been debating the whole time. Like I go back and forth every day. But now tomorrow I could change my mind, but it's too late.
Yep. Pick something.
So like I said, I picked Ohio State 28-24.
Okay, we got two.
So now we got 2 more, and then we can wrap this thing up.
Yep.
All right. So we get into the
ACC.
the ACC, whatever. This game, it's not a toss-up. The spread's ridiculous. It should be a 30-point spread. Anyways, Duke is playing Virginia. Virginia just dominated Duke 2 weeks ago. Like absolutely manhandled Duke 2 weeks ago. So, give me the stats, and then we'll start with you, Justin.
Duke is averaging 34.6 points a game on offense. Virginia's averaging 33.2. Defensively, Duke's allowing 29.4 a game, and Virginia's allowing 20.0.
Okay.
So, there's your stats.
Yes. Give me your picks.
Okay. I have Virginia 38-24.
Okay.
McLean has Virginia 34-28.
Okay.
And Matt has Virginia 28-14.
Okay. It's all Virginia. I like it.
Virginia
Mark?
by 4.
By 4. All right. We're going to sweep on this one. Virginia 35-21. Not even close. All right. Let's get into the former what was that saying Deion Sanders said? We are SWAC. Right? Remember
Yeah,
when he was at Jacksonville State? Jackson State.
Jackson State.
So
Jackson State.
that's actually who's playing in this championship. Prairie View A&M 9-3, going to Jackson State 9-2.
Yep.
Unless it's neutral site. I don't know if it's neutral site.
I
or
don't
not.
know if it is.
Anyways, both teams have 9 wins. It's pretty impressive. This is FCS, right?
Yes.
That's what I thought.
FCS. Just added it to
So-
give us a 10th game.
Yeah, we needed a 10th game. We could have done North Dakota State or something.
They're in like the
Or like
second
Tennessee
round
Tech.
championship
Oh, they're
thing.
already in their championships already?
Well, the second round of
Oh,
whatever
they're
the
already
championship
okay.
was, so,
Never
yeah,
mind.
they're,
Never mind.
they're
Never
doing all
mind.
that.
So that's Division 2.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, give me the stats.
Prairie View A&M is averaging 6.9 points a game on offense.
Yikes! 6.9 points a game, and they got 9 wins.
They must have some good
I was
defense.
about to say.
Jackson State is averaging 11.9 offense.
Oh my goodness! And 9 wins a game.
Defensively, Prairie View A&M is allowing 6.6
Whoa!
Points a game.
Really good
and
defense.
Jackson State is allowing
8.0 points a game.
Both have really good defenses.
Yes.
Wow! So they must play a lot of really low-scoring games.
Well, no, because I actually looked, and Prairie View A&M's last 3, they scored 48 or more.
Well, are you sure that stat's right then?
Yes, because I looked
Wow.
up the stats and the same thing with Jackson State. They're scoring like except for their losses and the exception of one win, they're scoring 27 or more in a game.
So that makes no sense.
Is it? Well, it's they're they take all the scores, add them up, divide them, average it, and
Yeah.
they get that number.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I
Wow.
didn't understand it because I went back and looked, and no, it's not low scoring games. It's just what.
Yeah, that's weird.
But then again, you also have to take into effect what the defense is allowing. Like if there's a pick six or if it's a field goal, that'll bring your stat down a little
Well,
bit. because
sure,
pick
yeah.
six not allowed by the defense.
Yeah, I
technically.
got you.
So it's whatever.
Okay, well, that being said, Mark, for our final game, who do you have winning this SWAC championship?
We got to do our wild cards.
Oh, shoot.
Jackson State by 2.
By 2. Wow, close game. Yeah, there's not even a spread on this game, by the way. Justin, who do you got?
So I got I'll fix that in a minute. I got Jackson State 27-21.
Okay.
McLean has Jackson State 17-10. And Matt has Jackson State 28-21.
28-21. All right. And I have Jackson State winning 22-21. So I think we swept Jackson State, right?
Yes.
All right. So, so we totally forgot wild cards.
And I just have them numbered 1 through 10 because I think we can easily pick out.
Yeah,
Whatever.
that's
number
fine.
it is.
All right, so
But-
go ahead and give Mark his, and we'll go from there.
So we're gonna spin the wheel. So numbers 1 through 10.
What are we getting?
One,
Marquez
two, three,
game
4, 5,
6.
6. Miami, Ohio, and Western Michigan.
All right, the MAC championship.
MAC championship. Yep. My
All right.
turn.
So you
So
start
that's 6.
start picking your wild card here, Mark.
Okay.
I get game
2. Conference USA.
Kennesaw State and Jacksonville State.
Wow. All right, who do I got?
Okay, that's going to be...
Please don't give me one of these.
It's going to be high.
I knew it. I knew it.
That's Indiana, Ohio
I
State.
knew it. I knew it. Oh, my goodness. That's the one I didn't want. Out of all the games, I didn't want that game.
Well, maybe we'll get like
Total
an easy
fumbles.
thing.
Total fumbles for your game?
What's Western Michigan?
You get to look at a stat.
I probably won't. I'm just going to go with the flow.
Okay, what's my game again?
The
Western
MAC
Michigan, Miami, Ohio.
Yeah, total fumbles. Total fumbles?
Yeah, total fumbles.
So that's for the whole game.
Yes.
Yeah, total fumbles for the whole game. Between
Well,
both
under.
teams. Under what?
4.5.
Under
4.5.
4.5. All right.
Seems high.
So Justin is number
I need
2,
to
right?
Yeah, I'm 2.
Okay, and then I'm number 8.
Oh no.
What was that?
Don't know. Oh no.
What was that?
I got Kennesaw State and Jacksonville State.
What's your...
rushing yards? 149.5.
Ooh.
I have no idea how these two teams do on rushing.
All right. What is it, 149.5?
149.5, yeah.
Okay. Let me see if I can get mine real quick here. Oh, was that your phone that fell? Did you break it again? Oh.
What you got?
Total turnovers.
Oh, man.
5.5.
You want to look at a stat? Or
Um,
just go with it?
I'm gonna go by feeling here.
Okay. Well, I can give you interception stats if you want that.
Give me interception
Both
stats.
quarterbacks have 5 for the year.
Okay. Good. All right, I'm going under 5.5 total picks.
And I got to pick a team.
Yes, you have to pick a team, and you got to pick over or under. Hey, don't cheat at your. That's cheating.
No, it's
Looking at
not.
stats.
Those
He's
are
looking.
points.
He's
Those
looking
are
at
points.
stats. He's cheating.
I was not looking at rushing
Tampering.
stats. It's not tampering. Throw a flag if you dare.
I need something yellow. Give me something. Yep.
It's orange. I'm going to go Jacksonville State under.
All right, Jacksonville State under. All right, we have our wild cards. We have our pick'ems. We should have a new intro for this video.
At some point.
I'm gonna try and make sure it happens for this one, but I don't know if I have the time to do it. Anyways, but thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for subscribing, liking, commenting. You guys are amazing, and we will catch you guys in the next one. Stream.